Welcome to Qredo's Exchange Hub tutorial. Qredo's Exchange Hub is a dashboard that allows you to directly access and control crypto assets that you hold on centralized exchanges. In part 1 of this tutorial, we will guide you through the process of connecting to an exchange. To connect a new exchange, simply go to the Exchange tab and select Connect Exchange. Let's go through an example. Name your connection, select the exchange you want to connect to, and then enter the connection details. You will need to enter the API key and API secret that you will receive from the exchange you are connecting to. For more information on how you can retrieve the API from an exchange, check out our support content. You will later need the Creeddo IP address, so let's copy that. Head over to the exchange you want to connect to. Most of the time, you can find your API management section via your Profile tab. Within the API management section, you can create an API key. You then need to decide on the permission you want to grant via the API. You can select the Read API to allow you to fetch the balance via Creeddo, and you can also select the Withdraw API to also withdraw assets via Creeddo. We recommend you select both Read and Withdraw. We highly recommend restricting your API to only be used via the Creeddo IP address. Paste the IP address in there, which you previously copied. This means that the API can only be used from this IP address, and this adds another layer of security. Then create the API key. In this case, I need to confirm the API key creation via my two-factor authentication. Once the API key is created, copy the API key and paste it into your Exchange Connection tab, and do the same with the secret. You will also need to enter the email address that you signed up with on the exchange. Then select the permissions also on the Creeddo side, fetch balance only, or also allow transactions. This depends on which API permission you chose previously when creating the API key. Once you have done that, you can connect to the exchange. An exchange portfolio is created for you. You can now set your wallets to active at this point, or go into your exchange portfolio. Let's first have a look at the newly created portfolio. I see that there are no wallets yet. To set your wallets to active, go to Manage Wallets. You can select which wallets you want to import. Once you have imported your wallets, save the changes, and then you can see all the assets from those wallets. Via the tag, you can see if it is a spot account or a cross-margin account. It looks like a normal portfolio, and you can see all your wallets inside the portfolio. That concludes part 1 of this tutorial. In part 2 of this tutorial, we will demonstrate how to use Qredo's Exchange Hub by walking you through an example of how to transfer assets from your Exchange wallet to a Qredo vault. Before initiating the transfer, you will need to whitelist the address on the exchange. In this example, I have 2 exchanges connected, and in this video, I will make a transfer from my connected Sol wallet over to my Qredo vault. This is my Qredo portfolio and my Sol vault. Before making a transfer, you need to whitelist the address on the exchange. For this, get the address of the vault you want to send assets to and copy it. Then go to the exchange and whitelist this address. In this example, I will need to go to my spot account and to withdrawals, where I can whitelist this address. I will check the verification exception box because I am making this withdrawal via API. If this is checked, I don't need to go through two-factor authentication for the withdrawal. I need to do the verification for adding the address, and once that's complete, the address has been whitelisted. Now let's go back to Qredo and do the transaction. There are 2 ways how you can initiate the transaction. You can go to the connected exchange wallet to initiate the transaction out of there, or you can initiate the transaction via the New Transaction button. As the destination, select the vault to which you want to send the assets. Enter the amount you wish to send. You can check the fees, and if that looks all right, click Send. I can see that the transaction has been authorized. Once the transaction has been successful, you can see the transaction in your connected exchange wallet. I see that it has not been completed yet as it's waiting for blockchain confirmations. Once the transaction is completed, you will see the assets in your vault.